Pulitzer and Hearst gotta respect the rights of the working kids of this city.
They can just change the rules when they feel like it.
That's right. We do the work, so we get to say.
Yeah! We got a union! Yeah!
I love the historical aspect of it, and I love working with the kids. With Newsies, this takes place in the 1890s, and the show has so much energy, and it's very positive. I mean, there's stuff in there that happens that isn't, but these kids are just such positive kids. They stand up for themselves, and that's kind of what Newsies is about. Is like, we're tired of being treated like we're nothing. We're gonna stand together, work together, and make a difference. And then as far as the acting, that process, this show's a huge show. So they've had a lot of rehearsals, I think, more than some of the smaller shows they've had to do. So I think they're getting an idea of what being in a show is. And I know a lot of the DMR shows are like that. And you know, what Melissa's offering these kids is amazing as far as training, but also exposure to so many different types of shows and different directors and different music directors.
Glory be, I'm the king of New York. Victory.
Okay.
Yes.
Arts in general, I think, is something you have got to have, especially as a kid, because I grew up doing dance and theater and voice and all of that, and it teaches you time management, it teaches you respect. Melissa brings in some amazing people, so they're getting that from a lot of different people, which is also great. Why we have adults in this show, because DMR hasn't had adults in a show before. And this is the first time, and I sort of said this before, but there's, again, the few parts in this show. Meta Larkin is a burlesque star, and she's very tasteful, but she's a burlesque star. Pulitzer, he owned the paper, so that's two very strong adult roles. And in my opinion, for this show, the Newsies are such a central part of it that we needed adults in those roles, not kids playing adults, because that pulls the reality together much better. It really separates, for me, the Newsies from the adults, because they were two separate entities. And so I'm really happy that we also have a couple of supporting roles that the adults play that's what we needed. And that's what makes the Newsies and their own group. Well, I think the cool thing with Belmont Arts is that it's open to so many different groups, which is fun. I like the fact that there is a space here that can be used so many different ways. The original Broadway production was huge, so we had to scale it down. We have to use our imagination a little bit more. You know, what a desk and a chair is may not be a desk and a chair. And I think it's actually more relatable in such a small space. Everyone's so close, so I think you get sucked into the story a little bit more. You start to feel for these characters. This is a very energetic show. It's nonstop. It really is nonstop. Not that there aren't ballads, there are. And there's quiet moments, and there's soft moments, and you're gonna cry. I guarantee you're gonna cry.